I'm sure somebody's like, he's not doing it right. Don't care.
The bitch shut me down. Aloha everyone, welcome to Skincare with Hiram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hiram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. So guys, as I'm filming this video, my current subscriber count is at 998,000 and I think I'm gonna hit 1 million tonight. I don't have emotion. I don't understand what's going on. It's literally unfathomable for me to like imagine 1 million people watching. That's just, I just can't believe it. Like, it just doesn't feel real. I just wanted to let you guys know that I will have a detailed thank you video coming out very soon. Just, you know, saying thank you to you guys for all the support that you've showed me. But overall in this video, I just want to say if I have hit it by this point in time, just thank you guys so much. Honestly, I am just so completely blown away by the love and support that you guys have shown me. The fact that we hit 100,000 3 months ago and now we're here is just mind-blowing to me. I am so amazed by all of you guys. And every single day I get to smile over and over and over, meeting you guys in person, seeing your guys' comments, your messages, your artwork, your skincare routines, whatever it may be. It honestly just means the world to me. So thank you guys so much for everything. I can't wait for you guys to see the video that I've created as a thank you and what I'm going to be doing now that I've hit 1 million. In this video, I am going to be reacting to Eric Nam's skincare routine. This is per request of so many of you guys, specifically on Twitter. If you aren't aware, Eric Nam recently partnered with Harper's Bazaar to do a go to bed with me video where he details his skincare routine that he applies before he goes to sleep. You guys know that I've reacted to specific skincare routines in the past, and you guys also know that there's another amazing channel, Susan Yara, who does specific reaction videos to the Go to Bed with Me series that I think are just awesome. But I saw so many of you guys tagging me in his skincare routine, and I have to admit, I didn't know who he was. I'm sorry. It wasn't until I looked up his name and I saw that he was a K-pop singer that I was like, oh, this makes so much sense. There's a whole group of K-pop stans who support me and my channel who have just been amazing, and it makes sense why I was seeing so many people tagging me in this, because it was all of them. So thank you to all the K-pop stan accounts that were tagging me in this routine, because I'm here to do it, bitch. Now, obviously before this video, I did do a little bit of prep work to figure out who he is, and I have to say, his voice is just like magic. And the fact that I was reading bios about him and didn't realize that he was GQ Korea's 2016 Man of the Year, or that he was listed as one of Forbes 30 under 30 list, is kind of mind-blowing. Like, Hiram, where the fuck have you been? But regardless, we're here. I am ready to react to his routine. So let's get into it. If you don't know me, I am a skincare specialist. That is the official title of my position at the skincare company that I work for. I am not, however, a licensed esthetician or a dermatologist, nor do I ever claim to be or know more than either of them. If you do have any concerns, please go see your esthetician or dermatologist to get that shit treated. This is all just for fun and information's sake. Oh, I made that all through in one run. That's a first for my dyslexic ass.
All right, let's get ready for bed.
Can we all just address the elephant in the room? This fatso. No, he's
very conventionally attractive.
I want to be respectful, but I'm sure we've all been known. Mamma mia.
My skin type, I would say it's complicated. I have a very complicated relationship with my
Same.
skin.
Oh my God.
It is sensitive, I think, to just changes in water, particularly because I travel so much. In the summer, it's oily, and in the winter, it's very dry. So it's a combination.
You know, actually, a lot of people I know struggle with that, the different types of hard waters in various cities and how their skin will react to it. Let me know in the comment section down below if this is a frequent thing for you guys, because I've been seeing more and more people complaining about this happening when they travel.
My skincare routine at night is probably about 8 steps. I know, sounds like a lot. I swear it's not. Just bear with me. We're gonna get through it super quick.
Can I say, I am so happy to see a man on YouTube doing a skincare routine and proud of it. Sometimes there is a stigma around men doing skincare. Even male celebrities a lot of times don't feel comfortable revealing their skincare routines in the same way that a female celebrity would. And I love that he's out here and shameless and just ready to show us what his routine is. James and I aren't the only ones. No, I'm kidding. But honestly, I'm really proud of him for doing that, because that, makes a statement for the society at large and hopefully makes a lot more men comfortable talking about skincare and hopefully investing in skincare products because of this.
So the first step, it's a double cleanse. because I'm on camera almost every day, or I'm on stage, and so I tend to wear makeup almost every day. And so to get all that off, we do an oil cleanse, and then we do a water-based
Yes,
cleanse.
he knows
As
his
you know,
shit.
water and oil don't mix, so it's the same thing for your face. You have oil, you have dirt, SPF, whatever that's on your face, you need oil to get it off. And then you gotta use the water to get the water-soluble stuff off. Science, guys!
Yes, he's absolutely right. And I love that he obviously has taken the time to really understand skincare, because first thing, the fact that he's saying double cleanse is just musica to my ears. I'm honestly surprised by how many celebrities I've seen that don't incorporate double cleansing. So he knows his shit.
So these are Solve Skincare's coconut oil cleansing pads. And these I've been using for years, and I absolutely love it. So they're great to travel with. They are just so convenient. And people get freaked out because they're like, oh, coconut oil is bad for your face. Well, these have been like made for skincare. So, you know, I think when there was a big coconut oil phase, like everybody tried to put coconut oil in everything. They're like, oh wait, that's probably not the right way to do it. But these have been formulated for skincare. So I've never had a problem with them.
The bitch shut me down. I was just about to go in saying, I'm personally not a fan of coconut oil, even if it's in products, but still talking about how even though it's in a wash-off treatment, it's still fine. But the fact that he's knowledgeable about that, he knows that there's a difference between using actual coconut oil versus coconut oil formulated in a wash-off treatment. He's already so knowledgeable. I am so impressed.
They smell delicious. They smell like coconut because it's coconut oil. It's like this, and they're like have bumps on them, so you can like wipe all of it off, and you have a little slot in the back, so you put your fingers in.
Oh.
All right, you're gonna see bare-faced Eric Nam. Bare-faced is beautiful.
Yes. Oh my God, I love it. Oh wow,
Makeup,
he's wearing
makeup,
quite
makeup.
a lot of makeup. I did not even realize he was wearing that full coverage.
Came across them in Korea, and somebody had brought them to me, and I was like, whoa, these are awesome. And I have been like evangelizing for it since I came across them. And this is like the one product that I will always carry around with me. So I would highly recommend it. So for people who do oil cleansing, like one pad for me gets everything off. Once you get the oil on, you can flip it around and use it for like your eyes if you need. And it feels like you're giving your face like a little massage.
Oh, interesting. So he's putting the oil on the cleansing pad.
And then I just kind of like to rub it in sometimes just to make sure I get it all out.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to wash it off.
So my one concern with this product specifically is the amount of waste that it does create. As easy as those are to use and as fun as they are to use, it does create a waste from the cleansing part of your routine, which is why I personally like to go in with like a cleansing oil and then a foaming cleanser afterwards, because there's no like cotton or plastic or paper waste that you sometimes get with alternative forms of cleansing like this. So while I'm personally not a fan of that, I would say he seems to be absolutely in love with this product. So if it's really rescued his skin or made a huge difference, then I'm happy for that. I mean, we all have our little splurges. I'm not expecting everyone to be the zero waste Gandhi over here, but I still wouldn't choose them.
So obviously, when you wash oil off, it's going to emulsify and become this white stuff.
He knows
Once
the
I
word
have a lot of
emulsify.
oil-
Oh my God, he is so educated on skincare topics. What the actual fuck? You guys may be thinking my reaction is dramatic, but I never hear these words like being said in any celebrity's skincare routine. A lot of times celebrities just kind of mimic whatever their estheticians tell them with no real understanding of skincare and how it works. And these words and terms that he's using show that he's pretty educated about the skincare world.
I then use their coconut water cleansing foam. I really like.
I like coconut water.
You'll see, but the foam that comes out of it is like super, super fine and velvety, so it feels like a cloud on your face. It has like a pH balance of, I think it's like 5.5, which is like perfect for your skin, and it.
I'm sorry, I keep being blown away. He's so okay. I will stop. I'm sorry. I'll stop interrupting. He is so knowledgeable. pH coming through. Yes, I was just about to say the only downside to those type of foaming cleansers is that they can have a little bit high of a pH, which can be a little bit overly stripping to the skin. But if it has a pH of 5.5, then that's perfectly fine to use. I'd say maybe if you have a little bit more oily skin, it'd be better. But regardless, I'd say it's fine to use for any skin type.
Leaves your face clean without like stripping everything out. Because like every once in a while you'll find like a cleanser and you just feel really dry afterwards. This doesn't do that, which is why I really like it. People ask me all the time, like what I use for my skincare. All my friends who come to Korea are always like, what's like the best this or that or whatever. And because I've been using makeup for like 10 years now, I used to have breakouts all the time. And so I did a lot of research into like, how can I stop myself from having breakouts? And I read it. And reading is good for you, kids. Rub it in.
Oh my gosh, Eric, we need you to start a YouTube channel. Start spreading more of the skincare information because he's been using it for 10 years. So he's obviously very knowledgeable, probably way more knowledgeable about it than me. Mr. Amateur over here.
Get your neck. Because your neck needs to be cared for too. Look. I'm gonna rinse this off too. Okay. I live. All right, we're clean. We're good. So my next step is a toner, right? So a toner, from what I've been told, is gonna like start to re-moisturize your face. This next step is also from Soft Skincare. As you can tell, I really like this brand because all of it is very natural and just natural ingredients. So this is coconut water, and it has hibiscus.
Wow, he really likes coconut.
And this is what it looks like. And they have like actual flower petals inside. So people like to put it on cotton pads. I'm honestly too lazy for cotton pads and cotton balls. So I just go like that. I'm sure it does the same thing.
Yeah.
Why waste cotton in that way?
Yes, I completely agree, except for the fact that you went in with a cleansing pad, which is like basically the same thing as cotton pad, but kind of worse, but that's okay. We're willing to forget that. So first off, he's absolutely right. I personally don't think toner is necessary, but if you want it for additional hydration, you know, totally up to you. You're welcome to use it. The toner he's using, however, I probably am guessing would not be a fan of if I were to look at the formula, specifically because like it has pretty floral, fragrant tones. Flower petals and sign is usually a sign of that, which is where I'm just not a fan. I like to avoid essential oils and fragrance where I can. But another reason why I usually don't like toners like that, you know, the toners that have like all the flower petals in the bottom that's really pretty, is that once you get to like halfway through the bottle, usually the petals will clog up the spout of the product, which makes it really difficult. And a lot of times they'll break up into tiny pieces. And when you disperse it across your face, whether it be, you know, your hands or the cotton rounds, you'll find little petal leaves left over on your skin. And it looks so nasty. So I just don't like that type of toner.
You do so many things for your skincare. Isn't it annoying? Not if you do it the way I do it. You pour it in your hand and you slap it on your face. That's about it. And here's the thing. The other thing that people, like when I do my makeup and they do like my skin for me, they always like do this thing to my face. I'm like, what are you doing? Why do you do that? And they're like, oh, it helps get it into your skin. So if you have time and if you're bored, you can do it like this.
My goodness.
It's a real
I'm not gonna lie, it can help your products feel like they've absorbed better, but I personally just recommend pressing. There's really no need to slap. I feel like slapping is a little bit aggressive. Like I've noticed really good results from just, you know, gently pressing it into my skin. It'll feel like it's absorbed the same way, but I mean, he looks like he likes some slapping, so.
I really like this. This is from Fresh, and it's black tea kombucha facial treatment essence. And I think I fell for it just because it sounds so healthy, right? Like kombucha's supposed to be healthy, black tea's supposed to be healthy. Even says anti-pollution and age delay. And who doesn't want to delay age? Same thing here.
I feel like he's such a good salesman. Like the way he puts it is so refreshingly different from usually what I hear a lot in the industry, which is like, this will leave your skin soft, supple, and fresh. It has a slightly aromatic component that makes it feel like you're walking through a lavender field. I like the way that he talks about it. It's pretty real and straightforward. That being said, as much as I would love to love that product, in my review I did about Fresh, I'll link it in the description box below, I talked about how this was kind of the product from their line that that I really wanted to love, but ultimately it has too many fragrant components for me to feel comfortable using. But they have the marketing down for this product because it's, you know, it's really good and it's very appealing, and the word kombucha just makes me want to smother it all over my face.
I just put some on my hand and I just slap it on my face. And I like to follow it up with this because this is supposed to, actually don't know what Essence does, but I think it's supposed to prime it for other stuff. But I like it because it smells good and it feels like it's really starting to re-moisturize my face.
Essence and toner are basically the same thing. The only difference is usually in the way that they're marketed or the types of ingredients that they use. And Essence, excuse me. Oh. Essence will usually have a high concentration of one specific ingredient or a few specific ingredients, while toner will be like a bunch of different ingredients that's primarily focused on hydration. But honestly, in my opinion, you don't need both in a skincare routine. It's fine to go in with one, and if I were to recommend one, I'd personally recommend an Essence. That way you can get like the full benefits of one specific or a few specific ingredients. But I just personally think it's a sales tactic for you to feel the need to use both a toner and an Essence. It's not necessary.
And then I usually go for like a clear moisturizer, right? And recently I've been using Clinique.
Okay.
You have this jelly, and then they have these like pod things that you can stick in for whatever your ideal situation is. And I think the orange one is to like add liveliness to your face. I don't know how you add liveliness, but
I believe the orange one is formulated with vitamin C, so like energizing, brightening the face. But I will say, I did a review on Clinique. I'll also link it below, but this was one of the products that I actually really liked from them in terms of a formula. It's not the most amazing one in the world, but it's definitely good, and I like that it's fragrance free. And I think what they're doing with the whole pod based on your specific skin concern paired with their moisturizer is really smart. So this one's a go for me. I like this product.
so I do a pump of that, and look. And then you just slap it on your face too, see? I'm sure somebody's like, he's not doing it right. Don't care.
Hey, boo. No, he's fine. You're doing fine. Don't worry about it.
So we did that. What step is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Look, so easy. We've done 5. Then I do L'Occitane. Immortel Reset. And I know it's French and I'm pronouncing it wrong.
It's okay. I'm still struggling
I'm
to figure
sorry.
out how to say that word
Take it,
too.
put it on my face. My entire family is into skincare. It's 3 brothers, my mom and dad. And I think moving to Korea, living in Korea, everybody really is obsessive about looking good and having great skin. Before I got there, maybe I used like a moisturizer every once in a while if my face felt like it was splitting, but otherwise I really didn't. And what I realized is when you're breaking out, oftentimes you're breaking out because your face is lacking moisture or hydration, and it's your pores reacting to it. And so I try to figure out what is the best way to do that. And because Korea has so much great skincare, I just started to receive a lot of product. I tried a lot of them, and this is what I'm doing recently. Nice. Then I put on an eye cream, and I've tried a lot, and I think this is my favorite.
Oh,
It's Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye.
You know what? Let me know if you guys want a review on Estee Lauder, because they are a polarizing brand for me, but I actually like this formula from them. Their Advanced Night Repair products, in my opinion, are some of the best high-end luxury skincare products that you can find, and the result that you can get from them is honestly really good. And I feel like they are kind of like underrated, because usually people kind of trash all of Estee Lauder products, but I do like those products from them. And specifically that eye cream, it feels really nice on the skin. It's fragrance free. I like it.
And I need it because I don't really sleep. If you're on camera all the time, you gotta look good all the time, and this kind of keeps my eyes sane. Buying this was a very big awakening moment for me, because I had only seen like my aunt use this, and I was like, am I a woman in my 60s? But then I realized that I actually think skincare, it's all the same, it's just packaging. So men's or women's, it doesn't really matter, it's just whatever fits your skin the best. And this has been awesome.
You heard it from the best, ladies and gentlemen. That is something that I try to say all the time. A lot of times people try and say, well, men should use men's skincare and women should use women's skincare. When in reality, skincare is for everyone. It's just based off of your individual skin concern. Our skin is not that different that you have to go in with a whole different set of products. 99% of the time, it is just marketing. And yeah, I feel like as a man in the cosmetics industry, you do have a moment where you're kind of just like, ugh, is this too much? Does this seem weird? Am I going overboard? But in reality, just chase whatever you're passionate about. And if you like skincare and you're interested in it, then go after it shamelessly. And I feel like at some point we all have to overcome kind of that barrier, but once you do overcome it, you just get completely lost in the skincare world because bitch, it is addicting as fuck. And it looks like he's pretty much fully succumbed to it, as have I.
And people are oftentimes like, aren't you too young to be using like age delay advanced night repair? Well, you heard about immunizations, right? They're real and they're necessary. I consider this immunization and protection for aging and good skin. And then we have
That's a interesting way of putting it. I think I agree. I won't get too caught up with the technicalities. I basically agree. I really get annoyed when people are always like, oh, you don't need to be using anti-aging products. You're so young. Blah, blah, blah. When in reality is everyone's skin is different. And at age 18 years old, I already had pretty severe wrinkles in my face. So it was necessary that I started using anti-aging products. But like he's saying, skincare is an investment. You take care of your skin now so that you don't have to worry about it as much in the future. And I feel like what happens a lot is that people from the time they're like, 15 until they're 35 will use like the basic moisturizer or just a basic cleanser because they're like, I don't need to use the skincare stuff because it's only for when I'm old. When in reality, you should have been taking care of your skin way before you ever faced issues like forehead wrinkles, eye wrinkles, dark spots, all that kind of stuff. So his philosophy is definitely correct.
one more. I tend to kind of switch between all different types of moisturizers depending on the seasons. My most regular, hold on. I tend to switch it up a lot. My most regular moisturizer recently has been this one right here, Embryolisse.
Ooh, that looks fancy.
And it's actually, I was freaked out because it says it's a makeup primer, but I use it just for as like my last moisturizer because it's really thick. It's not oily, but it really keeps your face hydrated. And when you're sleeping, it's great.
You know what? I don't think he's too far off. He, before this, used the dramatically different jelly from Clinique, which a lot of people consider to be a moisturizer. And I would consider it to be a fine moisturizer unless you have really dry skin. Usually makeup primers will have various types of silicones that can be really beneficial for preventing transepidermal water loss. But saying that, I would advise you guys to actually go out and use a moisturizer as opposed to a makeup primer because there's just different uses for them. And a good moisturizer is really going to make a difference in a lot of different ways as opposed to this, but because he does have, a relatively extensive skincare routine, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that he knows what he's talking about because the things that he said leading up to this seem to be pretty knowledgeable, so I trust him.
Since it's already in my, forget it, let's go. Oh yeah, if you get a little extra, you just put it all over, get on your neck, you put it on your hands. That's it. I know it took a long time, but it's because I'm explaining it to you. I swear to you.
That is literally my entire channel in a sentence. I see all of your comments saying that I over-explain everything. Listen to him, bitch. I can't help it, okay?
I think I'm such a big proponent of skincare because good skin makes you feel good and it gives you confidence and you can face the day however way you want it. And if you're feeling good, you're a better version of you. So take care of your skin. I feel like I'm always preaching this and my friends are always like, yeah, whatever, you shouldn't. Take care of yourself. So yeah, that's pretty.
To all 0 of my friends who are watching this, listen up, bitch. I can relate to that. I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised. I did not realize that I was going to agree with as many philosophies as he was sharing in his skincare routine. Yeah, I did have some differences in terms of products that he used. I feel like some of them, like a toner, are unnecessary, and it was clear that some of them were definitely fragranced, but I also liked some of the products that he used, and overall, I just really liked his mindfulness. At the end of the day, my goal in this channel is not making everyone have the exact same skincare opinion as me, but more so have everyone be mindful about the ingredients that they use, the products that they put on their face, which ones they're using, and not just listening to a salesperson that tells you what to use and what not to use. And on that note, I have to say he is a very good salesman. I would definitely buy a lot from him because the way that he was describing stuff, just the point blank, no bullshit explanation, I'm like, I honestly like that. What do you guys think of his routine? Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to hear your thoughts. I Really enjoyed this unexpectedly. I never know what I'm gonna see when it comes to these videos, and it could be really good like this one, or it could be really bad like Bellathorn. Honestly, who knows? So I'm really glad I enjoyed it as much as I did. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week, and I will see you guys in the next video.